Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Sorry for it's a bit late. Yeah, had a few things to do. Watch the football, obviously, and yeah, a bit of family stuff as well. First game of the season, and yeah, we got caught in traffic, and it was all a little bit madness. It was all a bit madness, guys. And I'll tell you what it was like. It was like watching Arsenal today at Old Trafford. As I predicted, it was never going to be pretty because Arsenal just do not do the first opening game of the season. It's always a bit of a nightmare, but this time, I'm sorry, guys. What I saw today has not got me excited for the following match at all. I thought it was kind of bitty. There was no real pattern of play. It all looked disjointed. I didn't quite know what the midfield was doing. Zubimendi wasn't really working well with Rice. Odegaard was just running around. Again, he was getting in good positions, but his final ball and his decision making was absolutely awful. I'll start from the back, guys. I thought Reyes made a couple of good saves. I'm going to go with the right back, Ben White. Didn't really do much, to be honest. Got caught a few times. Saliba's performance was pretty awful. Decision making, tackling, everything, positioning, you name it, just wasn't there. Gabriel doesn't look fit for me. Left hand side, Calafiori, what can I say? Got his goal, which, to be honest, looked like it was going in anyway. But other than that, what can I say? Calafiori is not a left back. And then we go into midfield. Zubimendi, is he that creative spark? Is he the one that's going to really open things up and make things creative? Not really. Kind of didn't really do much, did he? Did you see him get the ball and drive forward, make those driving runs that open up defensives? No. Like for like. You're telling me he's better than Thomas Partey? Really? Okay. Okay. Declan Rice looks absolutely shattered, looks done, looks on his knees. Just about got off the pitch when he was substituted. Again, works his socks off, tries to defend, tries to join the attacks, tries to make himself available for the pass. His work rate is incredible. As for the right-hand side, Saka, that's why he's not world class, fellas. That's why Bukayo Saka is not world class. You look at that performance today, world-class players don't put in performances like that first game of the season. Sorry, my friends, he's not world-class. He looked poor. He doesn't look fit. He looked way off it. Towards the end now, he could hardly run. Should have been taken off, should have been substituted. He wasn't. He was left on the field of play too long, and he looked awful, guys. He looked absolutely awful. And then we go to the left-hand side. What can I say? The left-hand side of midfield. What can one say? Absolutely horrendous. There is no left side. Let's be honest. Martinelli. Say no more. And then we go to Gyökeres. You know Gyökeres, that signing that we made, that forward? The one we was all getting excited about? Streams and everything went absolutely crazy and wild when we signed him. What did I say, people? If he doesn't get the supply and he doesn't get the service, he's going to look very, very ordinary. He's going to look poor. What happened, people? Doesn't get the supply, doesn't get the service. He's running around. He's tripping over the ball. He doesn't look dangerous. He doesn't look a threat. There was a couple of times he held the ball up, drew the free kick, gave us a bit of an outlet. Other than that, no. And I'm telling you now, if this is how we are going to play, and this is how it's going to be for the rest of the season, then buckle up, my friends. Buckle up. Because it's going to be a long, long season. A hell of a long season. I got my sleeping bag out already. So apologies for being late. Just want to say, Lee Ringwood Gooner, DJB, how are you? Yeah, I'm fine, my friend. I'm fine. A little bit flat. The only good thing about today is we get 3 points. And it's the same old adage, isn't it? Well, if we play like that and get 3 points, not all champions play brilliantly all the time. You know, sometimes you have to rough it up a little bit and you get 3 points. And I get that. I totally get that. And I'm gassed up we got the 3 points. We've stunk the place out. We've come away from Old Trafford with 3 points. We didn't deserve 3 points. We was absolutely appalling. But when you've had years and when you've had all last season watching terrible football, and when you've kind of sat there and you've sat through it and week in, week out, you just need a bit of a lift, man. And the problem is, I'm predicting the same problems. Big up everyone in your chat. I know it's late. Gavin, thank you for joining me, my friend. Vigilante, big up as always. Lux, big up, my friend. Good evening, G-Day. Today was concerning. Will be a boring season. Yeah. Not really getting excited, are we, guys? Not really getting excited. I can't. I wasn't excited before the game. And pretty much, do you know the ironic thing about it was, right? Everything we have said going into this game has pretty much come out true, hasn't it? We've said we needed to get creative. We said the manager needed to change things in game. What did he actually do in game? When he saw what was happening, when he could see that things wasn't going right and the performances were poor, what did he actually do? I mean, and then Madueke come on and he was like oofing the ball up in the air and he was out of position, didn't do anything. I mean, it was just poor. It really was bad. Really bad. I'm sorry. You can't, other than the 3 points, what positives can you take away from that match today? None. Big up, everyone. Congratulations. It was a scrappy win. Should have been a draw. No, my friend. Mems, should have been a draw. Man United should have won the game. I don't care what other channels say. I'm watching it from a realistic, unbiased Arsenal fan. Man United should have won that game. They were the more attacking. They were the more prominent. They would look more dangerous. And they should have won the game. Should have had a penalty. Yeah, I mean, penalties. I didn't really see any clean-cut penalties, but I thought Man United done all right, to be honest. They looked at an improvement. Mbeumo looks really dangerous. They weren't fantastic, but they look better than what they did last season anyway. No, you should have won the game, Mims. Real talk. Should have won the game. Igal said Calafiori was brilliant. Well, that's Igal for you, isn't it? Yeah? That's Igal for you. You know, what can you say? Ridiculous. You can't defend that. I'm sorry, people. You just can't defend it. Joseph Connor Golden, that shows he wasn't watching the game. He was a shocking liability in defence. He was out of position. 2 or 3 times. And when he get, there's no end product. Even Saliba was bad today. Timber came on, didn't look right. The players don't even look fit. How many times have we said this? There's players that don't even look fit. Evening, RV. Good evening, my friend. Icy Spicy. Good evening. Hope you're fine. Hope everything's good. My friend. Thank you for joining me. Sorry it's a bit late. I thought your team were bad, but at least you got the 3 points. RV, listen, I'm gassed we got 3 points. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day is 3 points. But if you're analysing a football match, if you're looking at it as a football match, as a spectacle, we were poor. We were poor, and it's worrying because how you got to look at it. If we'd have played Liverpool or we'd have played a Man City, I mean, there's about 2 or 3, 4, 5 teams that I've seen play over the weekend. They would have taken points off. They would have beaten us today, 100%. The whole squad looked off. Did they even get off the coach? Lucky win for us. Yeah, it looked bad, didn't it? It really did look bad, my friend. And do you know another thing, Jimmy? Right? They didn't look fit. They didn't look fit. Saka does not look fit. That hamstring, I'm telling you now, I'm hoping don't come back to haunt him, but he just didn't look fit at all. He could. How is he getting outplayed? How is he? Luke Shaw had him in his pocket. Luke Shaw, people. Let that sink in. Luke Shaw had Bukayo Saka on toast. Weren't a problem. Didn't make any threat. Nothing. Didn't do anything. Didn't do anything. Yep. And I said to you before, you lock down the right-hand side, game over. If you ain't got Saka creating, you ain't got the team plan. Simple as that. And don't Gorkarez look pretty average? Didn't he look pretty average? Yeah. You watched Etta TK play? See Haaland? You tell me. Definitely, especially this time, lost the ball in midfield. Then Embremo was right at the other end, nearly scoring. Embremo played really well. He looked dangerous all the time, guys. He looked dangerous all the time. Stooge is in the house. Big up, Stooge. Thank you, my friend, as always. Big up, DJB in the chat. Hit the likes and subscribe. Just at work. Oh, bless you, my friend. Bless you. But had to come and say hello. Oh, my friend, what can I say? What can I say? Another poor performance. New season, same problems. Stooge, 100%. 100%. You're going to watch plenty of matches like that this season. And we're going to be coming back here feeling like we're feeling now. Why do we feel unhappy when we've got 3 points? Because we can see the problems are still there. And then you've got the manager coming out with statements of, oh, you know, we're the only team that's like really won here back to back in so many years, etc., etc., etc. Complete 22 years before he came, we've won there numerous times in that period. Full of lies. Absolutely full of lies. Yeah. This manager, I tell you, comes out with crap just to cover up his inept tactical nous. Do something. What was you doing there today for those players? What was you doing? What was your game plan? What was your tactics today? Because I saw nothing. I absolutely saw nothing. I saw Man United have more possession. They looked more threatening. Cunha and Embuemo was a threat all the time. Their new signings, by the way. What did our new signings do? Absolutely nothing. Big up, Suge, my friend. Thank you very much. Hey, I'd woke up at 1:30 a.m. in Australia to watch that crap. Give me a break. Nicholas, honestly, man, buckle up, my friend. I did tell everyone. I said to everyone at the start of the season, and you've been watching my streams, guys. You know what I'm like, fellas. I don't gloss it over. Fans channel, say it as a fan. I'm saying it as a fan. Yeah. Saying it as a fan. That was crap. Pure and simple. Absolute crap. What do you want me to say? Yeah, it was brilliant. Oh, we kept the possession of the ball. We retained the ball. We didn't even counter-attack. When we did counter-attack, Odegaard made the wrong decision. Either fluffed his lines or he made the wrong pass. And Martinelli, get out of my club. Honestly. Sell him, please. Someone sell him. Anyone out there, honestly, just get rid of him. Terrible. Suge. Saka and Martinelli horrendous. Kept losing the ball all the time. Yeah. Not just Saka and Martinelli. Wasn't just Saka and Martinelli. I mean, I thought Saliba was awful. Absolutely awful. Some streams were telling us that Cunha was not good enough for our club. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I don't want Cunha. Waste of money. Don't want Semenyo. Who was saying go and get Semenyo? Go and buy Semenyo. Awful. Did you see the long throw-ins as well today, Ben White? Did you see us throwing the ball in long? Yeah. Did you see the long throw-ins? Oh, and by the way, we scored a set piece. Weren't even in open play, really, was it? Just a set piece. Big up, legend. Have a good shift. Yeah, big up everyone that's in the chat, guys. There's only 33 of us in the chat. I understand there's big streams going on whilst we're live, so I get that, people. But as I said, smash the likes. Make sure you sub if you haven't subbed. It just helps the channel, guys, and it keeps the community alive. Suge, big up, my friend. Nicholas, same here. And at work at 6 a.m, going to be a long season. Oh, bless you guys. Don't work too hard. Yeah, it's going to be a long season. Just get used to it. Get used to it. The manager's here, isn't he? The manager's here, guys. This is why I weren't excited. I told you he had to go at the start of the season. He had to go. Just a minute, guys. I'm just going to clean my lens, guys, because this is really scabby. Oh, that's better. There's a bit of crap on my lens. He had to go, didn't he? He had to go. Can you imagine if there was a new manager there, how them players would have played today? Imagine the vibe they would have got from a new manager if he was in the dugout today. Johnny D, hello DJB. Johnny D, was you happy with that? Fantastic, wasn't it? Wasn't it brilliant? That we're going to win 3 games, didn't I? Yeah, you did. You did. Great performance, wasn't it? Fantastic football. Marvellous. End to end. Zubamendi was driving. Fantastic. Yeah, Gorkarez. Oh, wasn't he unlucky? All them shots he had. Saka beating his man every time he got the ball. Martinelli got his head up, cutting inside. Saliba, flawless. Calafiori, oh, never out of position. Johnny D, honestly. Blew me away today, my friend. It was absolutely fantastic. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful. It was crap, Johnny. All right. The only good thing about today was 3 points. That was it. The performance, the players, the manager was diabolical. Crap. If you think that this team is going to win anything playing like that, then you are absolutely deluded, my friend. And I don't think you are. I think you're more sensible than that. Big up the tap, man. Big up the Suge. DJB, after watching that game today, did you notice Saka trying his best to avoid tackles? Yeah, he's injured, mate. He's injured. Did you see the way he was running? And then did you see him put on his little limps again at the end of the game? Did you see him putting on his little limps and his little fake limps again at the end of the game? He ain't world class, man. He ain't world class. He's just a very, very top class player. He's never in the world class bracket. You don't get world class players playing like that. Sorry. A world class player would beat Luke Shaw hands down every time he got the ball. He wouldn't get outmarked by Luke Shaw. You're telling me Lamine Yamal and players like this would get marked out of the game by Luke Shaw? Really? I'm telling that boy isn't fit. Hamstring. Yeah, it's going to go again. Watch this space. Big up, Gav. Thank you all for joining me tonight, my friends. Thank you for all joining me tonight. Oh, honestly, that was painful today watching that. That was painful. Heard people say Odegaard was good. What did I watch then, Suge? What did I watch? What did I watch? because he gets the ball and looks busy with it, runs around, runs around like a little, like a fly in a bottle trying to get out. Where was his end product? Wasn't there, was it? Need massive improvement against Leeds. I'm telling you now, Leeds will look at that and think we've got nothing to worry about. We can go there and get a point. If honestly, if Leeds come to the Emirates and we don't beat them and they come away there with a point, we've got to go to Anfield. You play like that at Anfield, you're telling me we're going to get 3 points? Ridiculous. How comes Max Dowman wasn't on the bench? Oh, he's too young, isn't he? I'll tell you what, if Max Dowman had been there today, you might have seen something happen. By the way, Eze looked all right, didn't he, today? Spurs have got a good sign in there, by the way. He's going to Spurs. Madwake, dog shit, waste of money. Yeah, we know. We know, Mims. Been saying it all the time, brother. Been saying it all the time. Yeah. Oi, DJB. First game of the season. Big boys always put down a marker to show their intent. What did our performance tell all the others, for fuck's sake? I'll tell you what it told the others. You've got nothing to fear. That's what it told the others, Paul Nash. Bring it on, Arsenal. Your signings have been mediocre. You've still got the same manager playing the same dross. Bring it on. If you're Liverpool and you are Man City and Chelsea and all these, and you're watching that, you're telling me that they're going to be worried about Arsenal Football Club? I don't think so. I don't think so. That was such a lucky win. Yeah. Your career's had absolutely no service at all. Nope. And it will continue. It will continue. You name me an absolute creative midfield player, baller in that team. Name me one. From the centre of the pitch in midfield. Where's our Vitinha? There isn't one. Where's our Reinders? Oh, that Reinders is awful. Wouldn't have him at the club. That Reinders. Woof. Look at how Reinders played compared to Zubimendi. Yeah, but they was only playing Wolves. Did you see who Man United had in midfield? Mason Mount. Did you see Man United's midfield? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Cunha was the best player. I thought Cunha looked dangerous. I thought Mbeumo looked dangerous. I thought their new signings looked dangerous. In actual fact, I thought Man United looked okay. They've got a couple of problems, but they looked all right at the back. But we didn't do anything, did we? What did we do? What did we do? Seriously. Exactly, Suge. Martinelli, Saka were the worst. Yeah. DJB was difficult to watch, absolutely dreadful from Arsenal. Martinelli was born on the border. Sell this scrub. AFC always 100. Yeah, 100. Sell him. He's got to go. Trossard's got to go. If someone had come in for 65, 60 million, 55 million for Odegaard, I'd have sold him. 100%. 100%. We needed Eze. We needed Rodrigo. In fact, we just need a new manager, guys. You could have prime Messi. You could have prime Ronaldo in this team. And that's the performance the manager would dish out. Yeah. Cunha made a sick turn on you guys. Yeah, crazy. The squad looked off because we're 4 really bad players on the pitch. Rice, White, Martinelli, Gyökeres and Odegaard 6% of the time. He had 2 or 3 good things here and there. Yep. Well, there you go. 4 really bad players on the pitch. 4 really bad players that this manager signed that we've nearly had £1 billion spent on it, Johnny. Yeah. I'm telling you now, you think those 4 players would have played that badly under a new manager? You think those 4 players would have played that badly under Pep? You think them 4 players would have played badly under any other manager? Areola of Bournemouth. There you go. Look how he went to Anfield. Look at their man Semenyo. Where's our Semenyo running from the edge of the box, driving at defenders? Where's our Cunha? Where's our Umbremo? The reason why these 4 players are bad is because the manager tactically can't get the best out of them. And they're going to get worse, Johnny. Watch this space, Johnny. That's a warning of signs of things to come. They're going to get worse if they don't get injured in the meantime. Calafiori is better in attack than defence. Calafiori is better in Italy, nowhere near this football club, my friend. Gyökeres didn't get any service. How's a striker supposed to create and score if the team... There you go. Nav, he ain't going to score. Oh, he's going to... I've had Arsenal fans. Oh, he's going to score 30 goals. He's going to score 25 goals. He's going to score 22 goals. I've said he'd be lucky to score 15. Lucky to score 15. That's in all comps, by the way. Now you know why Sesko didn't want to come to this football team. Big up DJB. Arsenal are dreadful. I don't think Arteta will survive the season. I hope he don't. I hope he don't. I hope he's gone by Christmas. I really do. Odegaard spent more time defending than creating. Yep. Yep. And he didn't even do that well, did he? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Captain fantastic, eh? Captain fantastic. Victor got no service. Poor guy looks frustrated already. Yeah, you watch him. The big fallout with Arteta is coming. Game 1, frustration. Hooked, Havertz comes on. Game 2, hooked, Havertz will come on. Game 3, Havertz will start. It will just go on and on and on and on. And in the end, he'll just go, what am I doing here? Why have I done this? I could have gone anywhere and I've come to this football club. I'm not unhappy, especially since I was right. We won as I predicted and you lot were wrong. I am happy. That's fine, Johnny. If you're happy watching that, if you're happy watching Arsenal Football Club play like that, then fine. If that's what you want, then fine. Who's like, listen, we're all happy we got 3 points. It's not about no. But listen, we got 3 points. But if you're talking about a football match and you're talking about Arsenal with the money it's had spent on it and how long the manager's been there, you're telling me that you're happy to watch that. You're telling me that if you was a manager of another football team, that would be absolutely putting the fear of God in you. Do you think Arnie at Liverpool's worried about that performance? We've got to play Man City in a couple of weeks' time. We're going away to Anfield in a couple of weeks' time. And we're playing like that. And you're happy. If we played United in 3 weeks, we would have lost. If we play United next week playing like that, we'd lose. That's the worrying. See, the worrying thing about me is, guys, right? Listen, I can't sit here and say I'm unhappy that we haven't got 3 points. I'm over the moon that we come out of there, stunk the place out and got 3 points. I'm just worried because I couldn't see anything in that game where I'm thinking, oh, we mean business here. And I'm looking at players and I'm looking at their body language and I'm looking at how they're playing. Saka just doesn't look right. Declan Rice doesn't look right. Martinelli, we all know about, is not right. Odegaard is doing what Odegaard does. Gets in the final third and then don't know what to do. Looks like a rabbit in headlights. There's no creativity. We haven't got a left back. The left-hand side is shot to pieces. And it's worrying. Because you know the manager is going to defend this. Big up, everyone. Make sure you're slapping a like. Honestly, it's just crazy. I just can't get my head around it, guys. MA just gaslights the fans every time he opens his mouth. Enough is enough with the signings. We are still short. Yes, we are still short. I said at the start, I said on the review. If you're going back and watch what I said I just don't think we've done enough, guys. I personally think I don't think we've done enough. I just don't think we've done enough. But I still think the team we've got should be playing better than that. It could be the first game. I could be going, oh, yeah, it's only the first game. Don't worry about it. It's only the first game. Blah, 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 blah. And don't worry about it. But the fact is, because I'm an Arsenal fan and I'm an true Arsenal supporter, and I go and watch them, and like we all do, I was hoping for better than that. I was just hoping for better than that, I just thought to myself, yo, give me something. What have we got? DJB, the worrying thing for me was how Man United got us on the counter-attack. Imagine if we was Liverpool. Exactly. They weren't just getting us on the counter-attack, my friend. They was outplayed us. We looked nervous. We just looked as if as if we'd never played before. We looked like a team that never played together, ever. Looked like a team that you just sort of like went down the road and said, you all right to play today? Yeah, I can play. There, bring your boots. You can come along. You can have a game. You can have a game as well. All right. Have you got a mate? I need someone that can play in midfield. Have you got a friend that can play? Is he? Yeah, I can bring my mate along. Yeah, go bring your mate. It was like dragging a team off the pit, off the playground. This is a team that's been together, trained together. That was crap 3 points. I would do with crap away at Anfield 2 weeks from now if it gets 3 points. Yeah, you would. But you got to be concerned. Take away the 3 points and look at the football. If you think that playing like that, you're going to come away with 3 points on a regular basis, enough to win. If you think playing like that is going to win you trophies, it ain't going to, Johnny. You'll only get away with playing like that for so many games. Eventually, the luck will run out. You can't play like that week in and week out and expect 3 points. It ain't going to happen. It won't happen. Simple as that. We were playing like a team that finished 15th. Yeah, we were playing like a team that you just got off the street. I don't know Martinelli would. No, get rid of him. Get rid of him. But do you know what's worrying? Madueke is his replacement. If he drops Martinelli, if he puts Martinelli on the bench, he's got Madueke. I told you, Man United, mate, I was going to bother to watch, but I did, and I knew it was coming. Yeah. Yeah, they look as if they're going to improve this season, Man United. I still think they're short in midfield, personally. Casemiro, Mount, You know, I don't think that's going to be the midfield that's going to pull up any trees, but certainly your front line looks quite strong. Yeah. When was it that we got 3 points when it mattered? Exactly. Vincenzo, do you know Rice was on the pitch? Was he? Oh. Listen, I can't knock Rice. He works his socks off, to be honest with you. He tries to make things happen. He don't know where to play, really, does he, under this manager? Let's be honest. I tell you what, I hate to say it, didn't half miss Thomas Partey today. You know, when you had to keep the ball and have ball retention and just take the pace out of it. I don't know about anyone else, but Thomas Partey was missing in that midfield today for me. Another goal from a set piece. Yeah, it's exciting, isn't it? Yeah. You buy your number 9 and you score from a set piece. You make it make sense. I don't. I can't. Arsenal and United will never go away. Nope. No. Elliot Anderson and Morgan Gibbs-White, both better players than Odegaard. Yep. Said go get Morgan Gibbs-White. I said that's the sort of player we need. Yeah. Look how Man City blew away Wolves. Look at Nottingham Forest. Look at Spurs, you know. Yeah, it was only Burnley. It weren't Man United. Yeah, but look at the performance. It's the performance, guys. It's not just about the 3 points. It's how you get them. It's got to be the performance, isn't it? I understand there's some games you can just dog it out and play scruffy and get 3 points. Towards the end of the season, when it's just about getting points, I don't care how we get it, just get the points. Yeah, just win, just get the points, get us over the line, win the league. I understand that. I'll take that. But first game of the season, you're playing like that. You're trying to put a mark down on how you're going to play, and it was just dreadful. Honestly, DJ, phase 7 is literally Stoke reincarnated. 100%. 100%. We saw that against PSG. Semi-final, Lux. Big up, Lux, man. We saw it against PSG in the semi-final. Yeah, I imagine with the new manager, we play terrific and the game finishes 2-2. I would rather take this than what we got. Let's see where we are at the end of the season then, Johnny, because from what I've seen, we're going to be back to square one again. We're going to be back where we are now. Telling you that now. Definitely, Nicholas, however, we get told we're not real fans because we don't go to games every week. Guys, listen. I've said this before. Whether you go to games, whether you don't go to games, doesn't matter. It's not about being a true fan. It's about watching Arsenal play football, whether you get up and watch it at 3 o'clock in the morning if you come from a different country, whether you watch it in the comfort of your own home, whether you watch it down the local pub, doesn't matter to me. We're all fans, guys. We're all Arsenal fans. Stoke City again, ole ole. That's what it was, wasn't it? Long throw. Ben White launching it in. Johnny D. Yeah, he was taking set pieces. Watched the match and I couldn't say who was the man of the match. Nope, I couldn't. For me, Mbeumo was man of the match, or Cunha. Not looking forward to 2 weeks today, Suge, against Liverpool. No, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Listen, hopefully they'll turn it around, guys. Yeah? Hopefully they'll turn it around. But from what I've seen players that don't look fit. DJ, I wasn't surprised with this afternoon. I was absolutely pathetic. Kwame, 100%. Don't let it ruin your weekend, guys. We got 3 points at the end of the day. It's not all doom and gloom. We got 3 points. So big ups to the 3 points. We've stunk the place out, got the 3 points. I'm just talking as a football spectacle. I'm just talking at Arsenal. I was expecting more. At no time at all was we ever on top of Man United. At no time at all did we look real dangerous and a threat. We had little glimpses, but it weren't good, guys. It really weren't good, was it? Make sure you slap a like on the channel, guys, and sub. Suge, yeah, apparently we aren't what an insult. We support this club with more passion than a lot of people and go to games. Yeah, 100%. There are people that go to games that just go for the ride. Just go for a day out. Not really passionate. Don't really care if we win, lose or draw. You know? There's some fans that say it's not about winning. Doesn't matter. This is the most unhappy I think I've ever been after a win. Oh no, it's weird. It's a weird feeling, AFC always. Big up to you, my friend. I feel, do you know what? It is a weird feeling, isn't it? I think it's called expectations, isn't it? It's that word expectations. You know, I should be buzzing that we've beaten Man United, my biggest rivals, 1-0. I'm over the moon that we've beaten them. Of course I am. I'm over the moon that we've got the 3 points. But why do I feel worried? I feel nervous. I don't feel confident. I think that's what it is. After watching that, I just don't feel confident. I wanted to feel that every game we play, we're going to blow to, we're going to win. But I'm looking at that performance, and then I'm looking ahead against Leeds United next week at home. And I'm thinking, I don't know if we're going to win. I don't know. I'm back to the situation where I was last season, where people were saying to me, do you think we're going to win? And I'm going, I don't know. I don't know. Draw? Yeah, we'll win 2-0, 2-1. I couldn't just turn around and go, yeah, smashing them, 3-4-0. No problem. Easy. Easy win. I can't give you that, guys. I wish I could. That performance today did not give me that confidence where I could go into the Leeds game next week and go, we're going to win 3 or 4-0. And that's why I'm feeling a little bit deflated. I'm not feeling deflated because we get 3 points. I'm feeling deflated because I wanted to see something to get my teeth into. Something that I can really hang on to and go, yeah, we're smashing Leeds next week. I think we've got a great chance at Anfield. That performance tells me that if Leeds put in a performance next week and we are off it, there could be an upset because they've got nothing to lose. What have Leeds United got to lose? If they lose that game, they've got the rest of the season. They're not going to get relegated by losing next week. And midfield is not looking good. No, it's looking tired. Declan Rice is looking tired. I see my manager gone by Christmas. If these performances carry on like it was last season and before Xmas, our manager will say, yeah, I mean, listen, it weren't a fantastic Man United performance. I'm not saying it was a fantastic Man United performance. But if I was to take my Arsenal hat off and give you an unbiased opinion, I would think that Man United were very unlucky they never walked away with 3 points. I reckon they're sitting in that dressing room, can't believe they lost it, to be honest with you. Big up, Robbie. We haven't stopped freezing time from throw-ins. Fucking embarrassing. Blagged it the next raft without sinking. Yeah. There you go, Robbie. 100%, my friend. Guys, make sure. I tell you what, we are on the road to 2K. I was hoping to get it by kickoff today. We're a little bit off it, guys. So make sure you sub it. If you haven't subbed, put a sub on it. You haven't got to follow me. It doesn't cost anything. Make sure you sub to the channel and definitely smash a like, my friends. That would be absolutely great. And thanks for all your comments as always. Thank you very much indeed. You always appreciate it. Everyone's appreciated in here, guys. We're not here to judge. We're not here to everyone's opinions valid. Even Johnny's. I would have bought Wanyeri on instead of yeah. Do you know what? I'd have taken Saka off. Saka for me would have been hooked, and I'd have gone Wanyeri or something like that, Or what he could have done, could have put Madueke on the right, took Saka off, put Madueke on the right, couldn't he? But Nonny, who nonny, what nonny, nowhere. Yeah. Non-existent. 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 Oh my God. Tony Adams was Arteta brain today because the captain was taken off. Oh my word. Arsenal played for the draw. Could tell right after 10 minutes. Liverpool and City, Wolf Shaw. Listen, you're playing like that. No team, honestly, any decent team would have beaten us. Odegaard didn't do anything. Nope. Can you imagine if we had Bremo in the 10 instead of Odegaard? Yeah, I can imagine if we had a lot of players in the 10 instead of Odegaard. His decision making in that final third is poor, isn't it? It really is. He don't know whether to stick or twist, does he? He don't know whether to pass, shoot, go past the player. He's in so many. Honestly, he's in about 2 or 3 different minds when he gets into that final third. Ace says, big up, my friend. We were lucky to get 3 points. Dreadful stuff today. Big up the tap, Qualm. We won at United, which I said we would, and you said we were going to lose, not even a draw. You were wrong. I was right. Yeah, well done, Johnny. You was right. Johnny was right, everyone. Johnny was right. Yeah. We'll see. We'll chat to Johnny. We'll chat with Johnny every week. All right. Johnny's right. Johnny thinks that we're going to win the league, win the Champions League. This manager is the best he's ever seen. And that's Johnny's opinion. It's Johnny's opinion. You can have an opinion, but the fact of the matter is, we ain't going to win nothing. Manchester City and Liverpool, it doesn't bother them. We played woefully. Yeah. If Fraudetta continue to play like that, Tottenham will finish above Arsenal. Said Chelsea will finish above Arsenal. When Rice is off games, midfield is woeful. Yeah. He looks tired, mate. He looks tired, Joseph. And he looks as if he doesn't seem to know where to play. If all of us can see what is wrong, why can't Arteta and his coaching staff? Lee, we don't need Arteta and his coaching staff now. We need the owners. We need the owners now. We need the owners to look at it. We need the owners to look at it come Christmas time, see where we are in the league, and hopefully the owners look at it and go, do you know what, Andre Berta, is there any managers out there? Because I want to get rid of this guy. Keep an eye on Cherky. Yeah, absolute. Yeah, Cherky, another baller. Oh, Medwake. Oh, it's fantastic for change. Well, I mean, ask Johnny, man. Ask Johnny what Medwake done. I thought he was brilliant. Reinders will be telling you, what a player. What a player. That was an example of how to play midfield. Yeah. What a player. No, Johnny, we weren't good enough, and you're telling me 1 goal by a comedy error is a performance. He will. He will tell you because yeah, we got 3 points and it's Arteta, so he's going to tell you. Any other manager, he'd be criticising the performance, 100%. Sure he would. Yeah, midfield was crap, Johnny. I'm glad you agree. Christmas fun now on AFTV says we were lucky to get 3 points. Let's see what he says on Dan's show. Christian's fun now on AFTV says we're lucky to get 3 points. Yeah, I don't even think Christian would have been happy with that, you know. Christian is starting to kind of see it as it is now. Yeah. I think the tide will turn. I don't think many fans will take that performance because, listen, if you've been watching football for any amount of time, you know playing like that is not going to get you 3 points, guys. That ain't going to win you matches off. That's not going to get you success. Nicholas, I'm going to watch the highlights this evening. to see if anyone actually looked better in the highlights. Don't do it. Suge, don't watch it, man. Suge, don't watch it. All right? It's a horror show. It's a horror show, Suge. Yeah? It's a horror show. Don't watch it. Don't do it. DJB, I was right when I told you as he was going down the road. Nobody. Yeah, you was, Mems. Big up, my friend. You was right. Yeah. Yeah. And me and Shane Gooner said that when we signed Madueke, there'd be no more signings. So, yeah. I didn't think he was going to Spurs, though. I've got to be honest. I didn't think we were getting him, but I didn't think he was going to Spurs. Kwame, did say anything besides the win. That's all. Yeah, no, listen, Johnny, we got the win. We got the win. That you said, and we can't deny that. We got the 3 points. And listen, we're happy we got the 3 points. We just was expecting more. Because when you've had this manager here for like 6 years or 7 years, going into the 7th year, and we got our number 9, and we made signings, new season, wouldn't you be expecting a little bit more than just a crappy 3 points performance? Wouldn't you be wanting a little bit more to get you excited? Really? Can't we just turn around and be honest for a change and say it was absolutely crap, but we got the 3 points? And the manager didn't do enough to change anything? Left players on for too long? You know? Suge, I might watch the game back, to be honest. See if I've missed anything while I fell asleep. Didn't miss anything. Yeah, it was nice to see Robbie and the club model the 3rd kit today. Why couldn't we wear the away kit? Don't know. Every time we play Man United, I remember when we played them in the FA Cup, we played in that white kit, didn't we? And we was bad then. Cunha made a sick turn and useless white. He should never start before Timber. The only reason why he started because of Timber is because Timber's not 100% fit. This is what you got to remember, Johnny. There's players out there that are not fit. Saka's not fit. Timber's not fit. Rice ain't fit. $200 million spent on this window, but the problem is the players have bought in Madueke, Norgard, for example, but yet Top Gooner say he hasn't been backed. Joseph, exactly. He's been backed, my friend. He's been more than backed. Look at the money he's had over the years since he's been here. Yeah, more than backed. And he's been backed by the majority of the fan base as well. Everyone's been behind this manager. We've trusted the process. We've watched phases. We've had phase this, phase that, process, trust the process, trust this, trust that. We've had it all. We've seen it all. I'm not trusting it. From what I've seen today, I don't trust it. Don't trust it. Yeah? It's like having your partner, innit, cheat on you. And then you sort of say, oh, you know, we'll sort it out. And you sort it out. But deep down, you don't really trust it, do you? You don't trust it. You give it a go and you have her back or you have him back, whoever your partner is, whatever you wait, whatever you are. Yeah. And you're living with them and you try and make things work and you try and get it back to normal. But deep down, you don't really trust them, do you? There's always, and that's how I am with I just don't trust him. I don't trust him. I've lost faith in him. You might be right about the manager DJB, but we all know this is the last chance, so no point talking about it. Yeah, exactly. That's what we're not. I've not been talking about it. I've been talking about the performance, Johnny. I've been talking about the performance. That was crap. That was one of the worst performances I've seen Arsenal, along with the other work. But that was awful. Honestly. No possession. No no real kind of patterns of play. No one quite knew what they were doing. It looked, as I said, it looked a team that was completely thrown together. You know when when you've been at school and someone brings the ball into the playground and you all huddle around and you pick teams. Right, go on two, and you pick two captains and you go along the line, you go, I'll have Andrew, I'll have Johnny, I'll have Steve. Right, your turn. Oh, I'll have this one. That's what it looked like. It looked like they'd all been lined up, and they go like, "I'll have Saliba, I'll have," and you've all been thrown together, and then you get the ball, and then you just run around, and you don't really know what you're doing. You're just running around. VAR was good today. Yeah, it didn't do bad. I thought the referee done all right today. To be honest, I thought the referee done all right. There was little through the line passes, flipped when I saw Zubimendi playing left back and Odegaard still dropping into. I know. Look how deep he was playing. Zubimendi. I'm sure that weren't. Do you know what I mean? When he signed for Arsenal, I'm pretty sure he wasn't expecting to play there. Awful. DJB, Pep Slot, or even Franks wouldn't tolerate that nonsense. Nope. Calafiori's useless. Yep. Not good enough. Why don't we put Calafiori at left wing? Surely he can do a better job. Do you know what? He probably could. Probably could. I'll tell you what we shouldn't have done. Why did we let Kieran Tierney go? The only natural left back at this football club. Kieran Tierney, the only natural left back at this football club, and we let him go for free. And we're still trying. And did anyone see Lewis Skelly when he came on? Is it me? Or is that brother looks about a stone heavier? I don't know. Perhaps it's me. I don't know. Can't take a moment to acknowledge Saka nonny in front of goal. Had two opportunities and neither converted. Yeah. He's world class, Saka, though, apparently. World class. Hi, Andrew. Must have a change. If you want to talk Gyökeres, he had no occasion. You can judge a striker. Listen, I'm not judging anyone. I'm not judging any striker. I haven't hardly mentioned Gyökeres. What I will say about Gyökeres, he's going to rely on service. And he ain't going to get much, is he? He's going to be running around like that all the time. Time for 4-4-2, I think. We need that extra in mid. Not showing up. Glock needs a partner. Yeah. But he could have tried that today, couldn't he? He could have tried that today, couldn't he? He could have put, let's have, I mean, he could have took Odegaard off, put Wanyeri in the 10. He could have played Havertz alongside Gyökeres, played two up top. But then if you got two up top, and if one player's not getting any service, what's two players going to get? There was nothing, was there? Absolutely nothing. I was just out. I lost interest after a time. Do you know what I mean? I was just praying for the whistle. Because the game meant so much today, I was watching the ball and not seeing what the players should have been doing. Yeah, they were all bad. No one really played well. Gabriel had a good second half from what I saw, but nothing really. Man United should be pissed they didn't take a point. They should have got a point at least. I think they should have won it. I think they've done enough to win it, to be honest. He won't be frustrated because he wanted to join, so he'll be fine with whatever comes. Yeah, true. DJB, what's the 3 points? Our performance this afternoon was useless. Listen, 3 points is 3 points. We can't ever knock the 3 points. You've got to be happy to go to Old Trafford and get 3 points. You've got to be over the moon. I'll break it into two things, right, guys? I am over the moon. Three things. 3 points, absolutely over the moon with. The fact that we beat Man United at Old Trafford, over the moon with. Performance, to give me the confidence going forward. No, I haven't got any. I haven't got any, people. I haven't got any. Havertz wasn't good today. He came on and done little bits and pieces, didn't he? But he's not a football player, is he? Big up DJB in the chat. So the circus starts. Binks. Yep, it certainly does. Certainly does. I remember to see teams 5 or 6 players and thinking there are issues, and now we've done it. Look what happened to struggling. Yep. That wins you nothing, but I hope we get lucky for 300 days. I'll tell you what, you ain't going to get lucky for 300 days, my friend. This is the last season for if he doesn't win. Yeah, it is. It is, I'm afraid, Johnny. I'm glad you've admitted it, my friend. 100% awful. Big up, Shane. Big up, Shane's in the house. Smash the likes up. Yeah, every time. Make sure you go and sub to Shane as well. Make sure you sub to Shane. He's probably fuming after that. His breakfast is going to be lit tomorrow. You can't be happy with that performance, guys. As I said, you're happy with the 3 points, but you can't be happy with that performance. Can't. Binks, speak your mind. Absolutely. Big up the Binks, man. Big up. All the time. Rice is shattered. He looks poor. He looks tired, doesn't he, Lux? He did look tired to me. Evening, Binks and Shane. Big up. Big up the biggest Calafiori fan out there, Shanguna. he loves a bit of Calafiori, does he, the Shane the man? Big up, Sean. Big up the chat all the time. DJB, I think how I saw it. Rice expected from Zubi what he got from Party. He needs to get the connection with Zubi, and he needs to do it now. We don't have time. Yep. I think we miss Thomas Partey. I think we're going to miss Thomas Partey until Zubimendi finds his feet. That's what I'm saying. What is his role, though, Zubimendi? What's he asked to do? As I said, the manager sets the tactics. The manager sets how we play. Simple as that. Guys, we've got 44 in the house, so that's all we've got. So if all 44 of you smash and sub, if you haven't, if you all put a like in, that'll really help the channel, guys. Big up, everyone. I'm so disappointed with this opener. Felt like I lost. And do you know what, David? See, I said that today to one of my sons. We was watching the game. And I said, it feels like a loss. That's exactly what I said. Big up, David. See, I said it just feels like a loss. I just was expecting more, you know. I wanted to come out of there with a convincing performance. As I said, I'm over the moon. We got 3 points, but I've not really gained any confidence from it. It's made me feel worse. I heard Sean was more excited about Calafiori's goal than his own family. Oh, Man United have more to be hopeful about with their signings. The usual dross from us, Raya, man of the match. Binks, yeah. Man United, I'll tell you what, even though Man United if you're a Man United fan, right, I know you're disappointed you never got the win, but after last season, that's got to be a little bit more encouraging, isn't it, what you saw today? Liverpool hit 4, City hit 5. We scored just 1. Comedy mistake. Yep. In a nutshell, my friend. Arteta just about locked up. I was shaking in his boots. Time to get rid of the manager. Team looks tired, unprepared, run out of ideas. David C. Couldn't have said it better myself. And that's the alarming thing as well for me. We looked as if we'd run out of ideas. We looked a team with hardly any ideas going forward. Are we not in a run? Are we not in a run up this season to the World Cup? Definitely didn't look. Yeah, we are. Jimmy, we are. Yeah. Tommy Tooks was there. If Tommy Tooks was looking at Saka and that today, he's probably thinking, hang on a minute, I better keep an eye on this guy. United players dropped to the ground when the game was finished. Yeah, they did. Big up Suge. You see how pundits on TV are saying Arteta needs to make Rice captain. He's likely to sign the locker room into turning him on behind the scenes. Yep. No, everyone wants Arsenal to win, watches the games and loses time on the net to speak his mind and true fan. If that game went on another 10 minutes, United would have scored. I think they would have done. I was glad it was only 6 minutes, to be honest. Good job it weren't more than that. Binks, I swear the only thing they practice is set pieces and defending for their lives. Nothing about scoring in open play. It looks like that, Binks, doesn't it? When I was seeing long throws, I'm seeing long throws into the box. What is going on? DJB, we got 3 points, but that performance ain't good enough. No, it's not. It's not, my friend. You know it's not. I wasn't even happy the day after the win. I told my husband, Man United fan, he was robbed. Yep. Yep, Man United would be thinking, how the hell we ain't even got a point. Not even a point. Listen, guys, at the end of the day, the performance was absolutely terrible. We know that. We know that. It is worrying. But it's 3 points. It's 3 points. So we've got to move on. We've got to try and move on, guys. We've got to try and move on, look forward. I just can't get excited. I just can't get excited, my friend. Lux, only when I hear people glorifying Liverpool in spite of the team being better than them thus far. Exactly how I predicted. DJB, Leeds shouldn't be underestimated. I've been saying this, Kwam. I've been saying this. Leeds have got nothing to lose next week. Absolutely nothing to lose. Arteta locking up. We've seen that. Arteta locking up next week, putting 29 up top 100%. Arteta is filled with performance of. Yeah, he will. Do you know what? It wouldn't surprise me if he don't start with Havertz next week. I think I owe you an apology. I was making a mistake the other day. Wrong person. I hope all is well. Hands up. Sorry, fella. Big up, my friends. Big up to the community, guys. Big up to the community in the chat. 100%. All of yous. Absolute legends. Absolute legends. All of yous, guys. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for supporting me. Honestly, guys, really appreciated. Make sure you're smashing a like and a sub to the channel, guys. Yeah, Leeds. What we're doing a midweek mingle, having a little mingle in midweek, and we'll have a little chat about it. Leeds coming up. See where we go. Be interesting to see how they play tomorrow. They've got Everton, haven't they, today? So it'd be interesting to watch them. They got a shot to nothing. Let's be honest. DJB, as United, I know in my head we ain't winning the league, but I promise you now, we win a cup before Arsenal even get a chance to sniff any silverware. Tell you what, you could be a cup side this season. That's what I mean, Mims. You know what I mean? Listen, you give credit where credit's due, my friend. And you say it as it is about Man United. Yeah. And at the end of the day, you say it as it is. If Arsenal had gone to Old Trafford, blown you away, played brilliant football, you'd be coming on here and saying, do you know what? Arsenal look good this season. I know you would, brother. I know you would. So, listen, it wouldn't surprise me if Man United don't win a trophy. Man United wins a trophy before Arsenal. Big up Gianni, my friend. Are you in the chat? Big up Gianni, my friend. Absolute legend. Victor 180, big up to you. I thought Saka was shocking. Sure didn't have any trouble. Honestly, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. When I saw Luke Shaw, I'm thinking, yo, Saka's going to have a field day here. An absolute field day. He was non-existent. Jimmy, no worries, mate. Did you ban me in the chat? No, I don't think anyone's been banned in my chat. Don't think I've got any calls to ban anyone in my chat, guys. This ain't the channel to ban people, my friends. You're all friends together. As I said, we're all football fans. We've all got opinions and we respect one another. That's what we're here for. Seymour, big up, my friend. Big up DJB and everyone in the building. 100%. Why not, indeed? This manager is clueless. DJB, he doesn't know what he's doing. Nope. Gianni, big up, my friend. Yep. And you know, today, during that game, right, he really didn't have a clue how to get the best out of them, did he? When he see it was all going wrong and it was all like, why was Mbeumo having so much space? Why was he getting on the ball far too much? What was going on? Roy Keane said it right about Arsenal. Locking down after 1-0. Yep. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen. You're going to see that all the time. And that is why I said, I'm just going to get a quick drink, guys. But before I do, have a think of this. That's why I said we're built for the Champions League rather than the Premiership. And I've said this on other streams. I said that we are built for the Champions League rather than the Premiership. I said we've got more chance of winning the Champions League than the Premiership. Because we can be hard to beat. Big up, everyone. I tell you, I think Champions League, I think we might be all right. Not going to win it, but yeah. If that's Champions League and you play like that and you come out with 3 points, you're thinking, fair enough. How is Calafiori playing in the middle and drops Madueke at left back? Because he's clueless, Gianni. You know that. This is a guy that puts Thomas Partey at right back. This is a guy that puts Aubameyang on left wing. Yeah, come on. This is a guy that buys centre halves and plays them at left back. Midfield players and plays them at striker. And Mbeumo was actually the dangerous part. It was Cunha. I thought they both looked all right, to be honest. Cunha looked dangerous. He's a good player, Cunha. He is a good player. Big up Gianni. Big up Josie. Big up the Lux, man. We'll chat every week. I'm here. I will be wrong plenty of times, but not tonight. No, you're not wrong tonight. We won 1-0. Gianni. He had 200 million this window and spent on Madueke, Norgard, but apparently he hasn't been back, said to Top Gooners. Exactly. How has he not been backed? I don't want to hear this. He's not been backed. He's been backed more than any other Arsenal manager that's ever set foot through that door. Nearly £1 billion he's had to spend. £15 million a year and he don't win nothing. Roy Keane, big up Roy Keane. Do you think United will be this season after what you've seen of them today? Where do you think Man United will be this season after I saw them today? Top six. Top six. They'll be in and around the top six. Top six and top six, yeah. Top six, and they'll go well in one of the cups as well, Carabao Cup or something. Yeah. They'll be all right this season. I'm not sure about Arteta DJB, but since an Arsenal fan did some good stuff for us, I hope he'll make good out of his last chance, although it's going to be very, very hard. Johnny, well said, my friend. Listen, I've said he has done some good things. He got us, you know, he got us up there, and he's done a few good things. But he's just time's up now, isn't it? It's time's up. Time's up. I think this season's just going to be long and drawn out again. I really do. Hugo Ekitike on Liverpool looks dangerous. Yep. Now that brother will score 15 goals. He's getting 15 goals, David C. 100%. Joseph Vigilante, big up. Big up everyone in the house. Big up everyone in the house. Make sure that you are subbing, smashing a like. Come on, guys. Binks legend, Madabuki playing hide and seek with Odegaard in the second half. Run outs, isn't it? Yeah. I'll count, yeah. I'll count to 50. You go and hide. Oh, my friend. Every other manager won't be certain it's the last season if he doesn't win. It should be. It should be his last season. You know it's bad when AFTV starts going against the grain. Oh, listen, man. What they doing? They're just lacing up their boots, and they AFTV. That's all they're doing. It's just all they're doing. Robbie, big up Robbie in the house. Sterilisation. A1 performance. We had oxygen, revival, breathing apparatus in the bar. It was really tough watch. Coma-inducing tactics. Oh, my friend, it was terrible, wasn't it? I was hoping my sleeping bag, right, was not going to come out this season. It's going with me. I've got my sleeping bag. It's coming. It's out. Pillars, everything. Hot water bottle. It's all there. It's all there, brother. Yeah. I had it down as a draw today. I thought Man United was going to nick one as well. I had it down as a draw. Redirect to someone, DJB. Yeah, why not? Rice Saka will miss the World Cup. I'll tell you what, right? There is a chance they could miss the World Cup, you know. Depends how they are towards the end of the season. Depends what games, the amount of games they're going to get through. They've got to be rotated properly. They have to be rotated properly. Otherwise, it's going to, it's going to be a long, drawn-out season for everyone. Really is. You're right about Shane tomorrow, man. Yeah, I think Shane's going to rip into the performance. Definitely, 100%. 100%. Yeah, it's not good. Atletico Madrid lost their opening match for the first time in 17 years. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I mean, how do you think Leeds are going to do against Arsenal? How do you think Leeds are going to do? I think they're going to just go there and try and enjoy it, aren't they? What they got to lose? Got nothing to lose, guys. Nothing to lose. Absolutely nothing to lose. Yeah. Oh, well, guys, it is what it is. What can we say? What can we say? So the performance today was not good enough. We know that. I think Leeds are going to go for all-out win. Yeah, I think they are. I think Leeds are. I actually think that Leeds will go out for a win. 100%. 100%. Yeah. Let's have a little look here. Let's have a look. It's going to be a tough home game. I know that. It's going to be a tough, because we don't really start well at home anyway. Our first game at home is not very good. It's never been convincing, especially the first, it's not really been brilliant, but we'll see. We'll see. 5-1 my Leeds prediction. Yeah. Johnny, I'd like to know what you eat and drink, my friend. DJB, don't worry about Leeds. Arsenal will win comfortably. Leeds haven't bought anybody. RV, I hope you're right, my friend. I hope you're right. I'm just not confident, RV. I'm just not confident. I'm going to be truthful with you here. I'm just worried about that performance, my friend. I'm absolutely worried about that performance today. Really am. Really am. But is what it is. Is what it is. Man City and VAR. How's that? Oh, do you know what I was impressed with? I was impressed with Man City. That Reinders looks a real good boy. He looks an absolute baller. Guys, make sure you're smashing the likes. As I said, apologies for me being late tonight on the Sit Back show. You know what Sunday Sit Back's like. We'll definitely have a review. We'll definitely have a discussion about the matches that have just gone on. I was impressed with Spurs as well. I thought Spurs looked quite good. First game of the season. Brentford, I think, are going to have problems. West Ham are really got problems, honestly. West Ham look as if they're going to really be in and around the bottom half, I reckon. Wolves don't look at it, do they? So it's going to be interesting. But what I say about Sunderland, I did say Sunderland's a tough place to go. That's going to be a real, real tough test. The atmosphere of that place was absolutely rocking. That's going to be a tough place to go. Let's have a little look, see who's... Yeah. It's going to be a tough one, Sunderland. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's have a look. Got 35 in the house, guys. 35 in the house now. Anyway, guys, Spurs do look good. Yeah, they do. And if they get Eze, they're going to be even better. They're going to be even better, my friend. They're going to be even better. But, yeah, we'll see. Let's see who's live. Let's see who's live right now. One second, guys. What's going on here? I want the Bears to be good. Sick of losing. Yeah, I'm sick of losing, man. We've got to try and get something. We've got to try and win a trophy. We have to try and win a trophy next season. I don't care what it is. We need a trophy. We need an FA Cup. We need something, guys. Because at the end of the day, we can't just keep going on and not winning anything. We really can't. Martin, big up. Man City will win the league just ahead of Liverpool. We'll be fighting for top floor. I agree. I think top four is going to be... I agree with you, Martin. I've said this time and time again. I think top four is going to be absolutely... it's going to be wide open. It's going to be wide open. It really is. I'm just trying to do this, guys. I'm trying to see who's live. Yeah, but yeah, no. Top four is going to be tough for us. I think it's going to be us, Chelsea, Man City. It's all going to be them sort of teams, you know. It's going to be tough. It's going to be really, really tough. There's going to be no easy games next season. Yeah, this season, guys. No easy games at all. We've seen that. We've seen it. We've seen Sunderland. You know, they're going to be up for it. They're going to be hard to beat at home. There's no easy games. No easy games. I was watching legendary matches when Wenger was the manager. The play style of this manager is so boring and horrible to watch. It is. It is so horrible. Lee's live DJB. Okay, my friend. Thanks, Vigilante. Thank you. Yeah, go over to Lee once we're finished here, guys. Yeah. Just say DJB. DJB. Just go over and say DJB sleeping bag. DJB sleeping bag raid. And he'll know what you mean. He'll know what you mean. DJB the sleeping bag raid. Yeah. Got me sleeping bag ready. We're on the ready. Sleeping bag out again. Ole, ole. Honestly, guys, I am disappointed. I'm feeling flat right now. I'm really feeling flat right now. And why? Got 3 points. I should be jumping up and down. I was praying for that whistle, you know. I was absolutely praying for that whistle. I'd have been gutted if they'd have equalised. I've got to be honest. I'd have been absolutely gutted. But, honestly, yeah. DJB, I'll drop Lee's link 2-6. Yeah, big up, my friend. Thanks, Vigilance. Guys, make sure that you're in the chat. Make sure that you are subbing. If you haven't subbed, please sub. Yeah, guys. You got to laugh, man. You got to laugh, because I'll tell you what, if you don't laugh, this team will absolutely oxygen mask DJB. Oh, yeah. Lee's links pinned. Lee Gunner's links pinned, guys. Yeah. Make sure you go and go over to Lee. Tell him that DJB sent you, and yeah, put yeah, DJB's got his sleeping bag out raid. DJB sleeping bag out, ready to go raid. Big up, my friends. Big up, guys. Thank you for everyone that's joined me in the chat tonight. As I said, sorry I was a bit late. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. At the end of the day, we get the 3 points, and that's all that matters, I suppose. But the performance, I'm nervous. I'm worried. I'm nervous. And yeah. Am I confident? No. What was I hoping for today? I was hoping for 3 points, which I got, and a massive performance. I was looking at players like Zubamendi. I was looking at see what Gyökeres can do. I was looking to see whether Saka was going to be on it. I was hoping that Martinelli would turn up. And I really wanted a good performance, guys, and it just didn't happen. And I'm just feeling a bit flat, guys. I don't mean to be, but I am. Yeah. Evening, DJB. Chat, take care. Thank you very much indeed. Will you redirect an offside, DJB? No, we're redirecting to Lee. It's difficult, guys. I want to redirect to both of them. You go wherever you want to go, guys. But they're both legends, so make sure you sub and smash to their channels as well. Yeah. I got 101 for 100 respect for Northside, 100 respect for Lee. They're all real ones. Make sure you go over. Tell them that DJB sent you. And yeah, City 4 in a row. What's that all about? Don't tell me Wadwake could ever replace Martinelli. Martinelli was good today, but was way better than Wadwake. Havertz was way better than Gyökeres. But it's only one game. So, Nicholas, yeah. I don't know what game you was watching. Madueke was awful. Martinelli was awful. Gyökeres just haven't got no service. He's got no one creative around him. If Saka's not on it, there's no one creating chances for Madueke, unfortunately. So, difficult one. Difficult one. Vigilante, big up as always, Vigilante, my friend. Thank you for modding tonight and everything. Thank you to all my mods. Old Stall Gulners are bulletproof, grown up to laugh in face of adversity. We're all called rats, eyes closed tight. Big up DJ, need more Valium. Yeah, big up my friend. I'll be there, man. Don't you worry about it. I'll be there against Leeds. I'll be there against Forest. And I'll be got a couple of away games as well on the charts. So just hope for the best. That's all you can do. Just hope for the best. Guys, make sure you smash to the channel. Would you play Marino, Gorkarez up top? I'd try anything. Honestly, I wouldn't. I don't think I'd play Marino and Gorkarez up top. I'd stick with Gorkarez up top, but there will be times when I might play sort of Havertz alongside him, perhaps in certain games. Mix it up a little bit. Do you know what, though, guys? I'm just open-minded this season. We've got another season with this Football Manager, so I'm running out of ideas now, guys. I'm running out of ideas. I'm just hoping that the next game's going to be more positive. So, yeah, I'm just running out of ideas. Our captain wasn't... I know. Johnny D, evening, take care. DJ, we've had... So, yeah, I mean, substitutions were made a little bit too late for me. And I thought Saka was on for too long. Odegaard was on for too, Odegaard, Saka. There should have been big changes. There should have been some big changes, guys. Arteta knows Arsenal are not enough to win the league. Hence why he said the excuse of 8 teams. Martin, exactly, my friend, can win the league. If we come 5, he will excuse already. He's got his excuses in place, hasn't he? Yeah. Oh, but no manager's ever done what he's done at Old Trafford in the last 22 years. No one's ever done what I've done in the last 22 years. Eh? He's marvellous, isn't he? What a manager. Honestly. Unbelievable. Look at what he's bought us. Do you know Crystal Palace have won the same as Arsenal? FA Cup and a champion and a Charity Shield. What's Arteta won? Oh, FA Cup and a Charity Shield. Exactly the same as Crystal Palace. Yeah. And how much has Crystal Palace had spent on them? He's done nothing different than Crystal Palace. There you go. He's terrible. DJB, you could admit this starting 11 is a title team with a good manager. Possibly. I would say that this starting 11 with a decent manager would definitely win a trophy. 100%. I said the team that we had last season with a decent manager would win the trophy. That's before we got Gyökeres and Zubimendi. I reckon that a decent manager last season would not have gone out against Man United in the FA Cup and probably would have beaten Newcastle over 2 legs. And possibly would have got to the final of the Champions League. Because let's face it, a decent manager in that Champions League semi-final over 2 legs would have knocked them out. Look at the job Aston Villa done. Look how well Aston Villa played against them. I don't see Arsenal winning the league anytime soon. We ain't going to. It's not happening. Pep would win the league with his team 5 times over. Don't know about 5 times, but he'd definitely win. He would definitely win something, my friend. 100%. 100% he'd win something. Anyway, guys, it's getting late. I've kept you long enough. 1 hour and 34 minutes. Wow. Where's that time gone? It's just flown by. It's been an absolute pleasure as always, my friends. Thank you, everyone, for... There we go. We've had the Suge, haven't we? Yeah. Yeah, make sure you put a like. Smash the likes. Make sure that you're subbing. Yeah, we're on the road. It's well on the road to 2K, guys. If we can get that, that'd be marvellous in the next couple of weeks, guys. I'll be well happy with that. Thank you very much indeed. Midweek, got the midweek show. Sorry we didn't have any guests on with me tonight. I was late, so yeah, I did contact Normski, and Normski didn't think the stream was going ahead, so he made other plans, which is fair enough. But Normski will be on with me on Wednesday night. Shane Gooner, we're doing the retro show on Tuesday. Make sure you join me on the retro show. And listen, I'm going to be popping up doing some streams during the week. And then you'll see me on the usual shows as well around the streams. So big up, everyone. What can I say? Better late than never. Here's my man, the Lynch. Big up, Lynch, man. 3 points. We move. Big up, DJ. Talk soon. Yeah, big up, Lynch. Thank you, 100%. Lynch, I was just saying, listen, I don't want people to kind of rip into me. I'm happy that we got the 3 points. I'm well over the moon we got the 3 points. All I've been saying, Lynch, is I was expecting a little bit more. I wanted a little bit more, Lynch. The performance wasn't very good. There was a lot of bad performances by certain players. And we looked weak. We looked tired. We looked lackluster. And just feeling a bit flat, Lynch. It's not giving me a lot of confidence going forward, Lynch, to be honest. And yeah, I'm just not feeling it at the moment, my friend. I'm really not. And I wanted more. I wanted 3 points and a massive performance. I'll tell you what, this is going to sound really, really silly, right, before I leave you. If we'd have drawn but absolutely battered them and played brilliant football, and Gorkarez was like getting shots off, and their goalkeeper having to make brilliant saves, and the pattern of play was like moving the ball, and Martinelli was on it, Saka was on it, and we'd have come away there 1-1. I think I might have felt a little bit better. And I know it sounds stupid because we got 3 points. And it's crazy what I'm saying. But if we'd have come away there with a point, first game of the season, and we played outstanding, I think I'd have been more confident. But the fact that we've come away there with 3 points and we've played absolutely horrendous, I can't be confident going forward. We didn't play well. Lynch, it was bad. Bad, Lynch. Odegaard's carried on from where he left off last season, my friend. Dreadful. Dreadful. And do you know what's worse? Saka looks injured. Saka don't look fit. Rice don't look fit. And we still haven't got a left back. We still haven't got a left winger. And that's what looks worse. But anyway, people, it is what it is. Thank you for joining me. Make sure you go and give Lee a visit. Yeah, bless up. I'll see you all. Say the retro show is Tuesday. Midweek mingle is Wednesday. And I'll be doing a live streams throughout the week. I'll be having a little review show on Friday just to get us into the Leeds game. So yeah, big up everyone. Stay safe. Have a lovely day. And we move on, people. We move on. We'll take the 3 points. We'll stink the place out, and we'll move on, guys. We'll move on. It is what it is. Make sure you sub, smash a like. Thank you very much all for tuning in. And yeah, I'll see you all soon, my friends. Thank you very much indeed. Take care. Bless.